which was in China, and I guess they were hoping it would be a big worldwide box office hit.
Yeah.
Sadly,
it was not.
It sort of hit rock bottom pretty quick.
Yeah, it did. I mean, we were talking about kind of the release date and everything. Right now, currently 33% on Rotten Tomatoes, with a budget of $31 million. Ooh. Now, I mean, immediately, so when I was watching the movie initially, my wife came in, Megan, and she asked, she was kind of taken aback by what I was watching. There was a lot of input going on at that time when she walked in. You had Jamie Presley getting out of the water. You had pirates driving up on a boat. A lot of stuff going on, and she asked, "Let me guess the budget for this movie." And I said, "Okay, go for it." And this is before I even looked at the budget too. And she said $1 million, and I was, taking her back. No, like this is like you can tell, like just from actors and location wise too. They were already heavy into budget probably, but yeah, I mean, $31 million isn't too bad, especially for 2007.
You consider Annihilation,
right?
Was $30 million.
Yeah,
and look what they did with it.
Yeah,
this cast we can talk about a little bit before we talk about our legendary director.
Sure,
Jamie Presley,
man,
is great.
She is.
Once again, these lead women, Devon Aoki, Holly Valance, Sarah Carter, Jamie Presley, they worked their asses off, apparently. I mean, there was months of training before, and then there was another month of training with wires and such in China, which I think is one of the things that set it apart. They were like, you know what, we have I'm not quoting any source here. This is just what I think happened. We have a shitty script here, guys. We have, and when I say a shitty script, I mean dialogue is pretty bad.
Right.
We have this guy who values fights more than anything. Let's work at this shit. And they did, and it crushed. Yeah,
let's put our money into something that, we have control over, maybe. And bringing in Yoon, and that was a perfect idea. And yeah, he made them work their asses off too. And I just want to get to I don't even know, maybe this is D.O.A. As far as what I'm about to say, but I thought it was just going to be a fighting movie, just in the same vein as Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, anything too. But this is actually like a woman, a female heroine movie. I mean, this is a female movie, driven movie. I mean, you see the guys in it, but it's the female leads that really, take it to the top.
I'm glad you said that because I thought the trailer for this movie does it no justice.
No, not at all.
Because it makes it look like a piece of shit. Yeah. Now, if you watch this movie, you could argue it's a piece of shit. Right. I don't think so.
If you watch No Country for Old Men and then you watch Dead or Alive, you would say this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. But it overachieves. In one of the areas it overachieves, yes, it's overly sexual. But that's part of the video game. I don't know if that makes it any better or any worse. However, in all of the movies we've done, maybe other than Long Kiss Goodnight, this is the only movie that has female leads whose only dialogue isn't about how much I like this man.
Right. Yeah.
All of their stories are separate from the idea of I have a love interest. There is a love interest in this, but it's not about that for these women. Yes, they're extremely scantily clad. I don't think it serves a purpose. I think it serves Jamie Presley's character, but none of the others.
And you can always just say they're staying true to the video game, too. Yep. I mean, this was what was in the game as well.
It was. And it's not like these... I don't know. It's just like... It shocked me how... I feel like a strong female character is maybe a misnomer, and it's a phrase I don't like to say because I never say, look at that strong male character.
No, I completely, I agree, and I think that I actually say that, and that's mind-opening for me. I think I say strong female character, and that's why am I saying that? Why not just say
I think character? Because it was for a long time a novelty.
Right.
It was never there. And I don't know if these are strong overall characters, but they're beyond the bikinis they wear. They're
right. they're in charge of what they're doing. They're in charge
that's a good way to put it.
Of their actions. They're not letting a man take over their actions or their sexualization.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Holly Valance, she played the assassin character.
Yeah, Christine. Yeah.
So, like, it made sense for her character to be like...
Right.
She obviously used her seduction and her sexiness to her favor within the movie.
Yeah.
And Jamie Presley, she never used her sexuality as a weapon.
She just looks like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's it. She just looks like that. And she's proud of it. And then there's the Sarah Carter plays the rollerblading one.
Right.
And I think she's just like her. She's not overly sexual.
No.
Their fight scene is a little bit, but like she wears jeans with her top, like she's at the beach rollerblading.
Right.
Did they have to be in bathing suits? No. Was it what I cared about the most? Absolutely not. If their fight scenes wouldn't have been as badass, it would have been a movie I had more of a problem with that. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you said, they focus on like the split second, or some of the moments are kind of like, let's watch Jamie Presley getting out of the water slowly, doing stuff like that. But I mean, it's not. It doesn't overtake the film at all.
No.
It does. I think, and it's mostly just like in the first maybe 45 minutes of the film that really is in this. I mean, between her, Jamie Presley, and the other one, Christine being in bed, Holly Valance Holly Valance. I don't want to.
And even that was an interesting scene because they didn't like it was sexy, I guess, in a way that there was two beautiful women who one was naked and one wasn't. They were sleeping in the same bed together, but Jamie Presley's character's like, no, stop it.
Just telling her dad, like, that was a weird, but I mean, like weird. A weird, funny kind of thing. We'll talk about Kevin Nash later. But
so we got Jamie Presley, who has done a lot. You would probably know her from,
Joe Dirt.
And but Jamie Presley in some shorts.
The TV show as well. What am I thinking of? You know what I'm? Oh man.
Raising Hope?
No, why did I not say?
My name is Earl.
My name is Earl. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Thank you.
But for a while there, man, maybe she wasn't. She was in my head such a bigger part of the 2000s than I guess maybe she really was. Like, Not Another Teen Movie.
I mean, she's been like I Love You Man as well. Other stuff. I mean,
Tomcats, where that.
Yeah. She was in Torque.
She was in the Mortal Kombat Conquest series.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
As Mika. Push. Can't Hardly Wait as girlfriend number one.
Oh, yeah. Can't Hardly Wait. Yeah.
Fun stuff. Poison Ivy, The New Seduction is how I first, I believe, came across her. Poison Ivy first had
Alicia Silverstone
and Sarah Gilbert.
Yeah.
And Carrie Elwes.
Yeah. I never knew there was another seduction. I didn't know this another seduction took place.
And it happened with Jamie Presley.
Wow, I need to watch that.
I gotta say, I mean, she's gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
and I feel okay with saying that because I've commented on how gorgeous some of the guys.
Oh yeah, we talk about I mean,
in here are
talk about Speakman. He was a good looking dude in the '80s, man.
Come on, that chest
man's man.
That's a man's man.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, Jeff. Devin Aoki. Mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about her because she's had quite a career for herself.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious movies.
War. That's what I remembered her in too.
War with Statham and Lee. Jet Li.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to do a Jet Li movie.
Yeah, we need. Yeah.
And which
long
one
time
do we
coming
do?
That we haven't done yet.
The One, maybe. That's probably my favorite Jet Li movie.
I mean, yeah.
Fist of Legend.
Yeah.
Hero. Oh, Cradle to the Grave.
Romeo
Must Die.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's a lot that we could do. Lethal Weapon 4. Do we do that?
His first big American.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe we have a Lee Tober.
Yeah.
We could. So Devin Aoki. That's probably how I'm most familiar is from the Fast and Furious series.
Right.
But she's had quite a career. And who else do we have here?
Well, you have Eric Roberts. I mean, let's go ahead and hit on a guy real
quick. Let's talk about Eric Roberts.
Probably top billing. Should be top billing, probably.
Buffed to the max in this movie. I, of course, probably like most of America, came to fall in love with Eric Roberts in Best of the Best.
Oh, yeah, of course. I think that's what
Coach,
anybody who listens to us is probably...
Coach, he's going to kill him. Tommy, no. My favorite scene.
Yeah.
We got to do that one, too.
Yeah, we got to do Best of the Best.
Man, what a series.
Yeah,
there's
so much that we haven't done.
Series,
yeah, we haven't done Kickboxer. We haven't done Best of the Best.
Oh, my gosh.
We haven't done Bloodsport. I mean, but, yeah.
Oh, geez. When Tommy, played by Philip Ree, I believe his name is about to kill the Korean Taekwondo master who killed his brother. And Eric Roberts is trying to get him not to do it because Eric Roberts fought through a dislocated shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones is just a coach. I guess he used to do karate. He doesn't look like someone who's capable. But, man. Oh, that's how I know him. Probably for me, the number of times I've seen that movie is more than any other Eric Roberts movie.
Definitely that. I mean, well, maybe Dark Knight. I've seen Dark Knight.
I don't know.
No, I agree with you. Like, I've seen, The
way I used to watch movies as a kid.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It would just be on.
I've probably watched Dark Knight. You're right. I definitely haven't watched Dark Knight that many times. Yeah.
But he's done,
Expendables? Yeah.
He did a movie. So when I first worked at Movie Gallery, which was another movie chain, mainly in the Southeast, but maybe it was in your area as well if you're in the West. The woman who was my manager was the first conversation we had. She brought up Eric Roberts because he was one of her favorites.
Okay,
and I brought up the movie that he was in about fencing. Do you remember this movie?
I do not.
Well, neither did she, and she thought I was lying. Internet wasn't as big. And I didn't even think to tell the story until we started talking about... So I just want to find out the name of this movie real quick. Eric Roberts.
So Eric Roberts is just putting up fence line around Montana ranches. And
By the Sword. That's what it's called.
Okay, I like it.
It's a 1991 American sports action film starring F. Murray,
yeah.
and Eric Roberts as world-class fencers. Directed by Paul Kagan. This is the first feature film about fencing.
Sure.
So there you go. It's called By the Sword.
Gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
You do. You gotta start somewhere. A mysterious man gets himself a job at a fencing school. You know what? Let me see it. Give me my ticket. Jesus. So By the Sword. But he's sort of... Without ever having like that huge role, he sort of has worked himself into pop culture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
Julia
think...
Roberts' brother.
Right, of course, yeah. I mean, that's the easy way in right there, but not for him as an actor, just the easy way to him by, probably. But I think anybody who listens to our podcast immediately knows Eric Roberts is a huge name within action, within everything, within the culture that we love, the pop cultureness of it. And he's just, he's like a cockroach in a good way. He's just found a way to survive.
And he's in so many movies. And I wonder, Alec Baldwin talks about this on his Inside the Actor Studio, and he talks about how, like, I've always thought of acting as a job. If someone offers me $200,000 to do a job, I'm not above it.
Right.
It's like, no, you go do the job. And I feel like that's kind of the approach... That's good. That maybe Eric Roberts has taken, because he has been working since 1964.
Before Vietnam, kids. Before Nam, he's been in the business.
I mean, just so much stuff. And then of course he's in The Dark Knight. His work doesn't stop.
Yeah.
And in this movie... He has a rat tail, ponytail.
Yeah, he does.
That's not the best part of it. He's very enjoyable in this movie.
Oh, he is. He hams it up good, and it's very, very ham-fisted as far as, what he's portraying and the villain that he is, and kind of this grand, this grand MC of this tournament, and which is fun, and yeah, that's who I want. If I don't have Shang Tsung, I want Eric Roberts there.
Yeah, it's a good point. They're does seem the need for let's have a grand,